God promised Abraham that he would become the father of a great nation. Yet as the years passed, he remained childless, and doubt weighed heavy on his heart. Sensing Abram's need for reassurance, God appeared to him in a vision, reaffirming his promise. Despite Abram's old age, he would have a son of his own, a biological heir. His descendants would be as countless as the stars, and they would inherit a land of their own. To solidify this promise, God sealed the covenant with a sacred ceremony. However, uncertainty led Sarai to take matters into her own hands. Since she was unable to conceive, she urged Abram to have a child with her servant Hagar. Now Hagar gave birth to Ishmael, and though God promised to bless him, Ishmael was not the child of the covenant. Now the promised son would come through Abram and Sarai. As a sign of this everlasting covenant, God established circumcision and gave them new names. Abram became Abraham, and Sarai became Sarah. And this symbolized the new chapter he was writing in their lives, the king's heart.
Abram asked, "How can I be sure this will come to pass?"
In response, God initiated a covenant ceremony, a solemn ritual that mirrored an ancient practice of sealing an unbreakable agreement. Abram arranged animal halves forming an aisle, signifying the seriousness of the covenant. Normally, both parties would walk through the path, symbolizing the dire consequences of breaking the agreement. "May I be torn apart like these animals if I fail to uphold my promise," Abraham said. Yet something remarkable happened. While Abraham slept, God alone, represented by a smoking fire pot and a blazing torch, passed through the pieces. Abraham never walked through. God was making a profound statement. "If I fail to keep my promise, may I be torn apart, and if you fail, I will take the consequences upon myself." And centuries later, Jesus fulfilled this covenant in an even greater ceremony. His own blood was spilled as he bore the weight of both sides of the agreement. Through his sacrifice, he declared to all humanity, "I know you cannot fill your part of the covenant, so I will uphold it for you. My blood will cover you forever." Let's reflect. The covenant sign of circumcision in Genesis 7:11, it may seem unusual, but its meaning is profound. God chose to mark the very place where life itself is created, the most important part of human existence. It was a physical reminder that every new generation was part of his covenant, created to know and experience his love. God bless you, and keep praising his holy name.